Hey guys, it's Kim and welcome back to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button because it really does help me a lot. I'm trying to get to 100 before the end of the month, if that's possible. I'm going to be making a quick keto curry chicken for you guys today. So the vinegar that you just saw, I went ahead and washed my chicken with the vinegar. I believe it's a Caribbean thing. I'm not too sure, but I always wash my meat before cooking it. And this is all the seasonings that I'll be using to make sure my food pops. So this is my meat after it's been cut into smaller pieces and washed with vinegar. I'm going to go ahead with the garlic powder first. I'm going to take half of a tablespoon and sprinkle that bad boy all over. Don't worry, it's all going to sit on top for now, but we're gonna massage that and we're going to make sure that everything is covered. So don't you worry, baby. She will be taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead with the onion powder, and I'm also going to add a half a tablespoon of onion powder to the chicken, and I'm going to sprinkle that gently on top. Gently. Okay, I don't know what I'm shaking out of the measuring spoon, but okay. And then this is actually black pepper. It's labeled wrong. So I'm just going to take 1 teaspoon of black pepper and I'm going to sprinkle that bad boy on top. Everything is just looking so pale right now, but the color is coming. This is my favorite thing to use. You're going to see it in any and every cooking video that I make. It's the Caribbean spices. It basically have all the spices that you can think of mixed and blended into one, so it makes it easier. I usually use a lot more than that, but I don't know what was going on with me today because I went really light-handed with it. And for the pimento seed, I don't like using a lot of pimento seed because I don't know if you've ever bitten into one of them, but it's not the greatest taste. So I took some out and I ended up using 6 or 7 balls of pimento seeds. And I still feel like even eating my lunch today, I felt like it was in every bite. They multiply, I promise. So with that being said, I'm gonna add my curry. I live in an area that we don't have many Caribbean stores. So this is the only curry I could find. And I didn't find it to be the greatest. It didn't give it the color. The strong curry flavor was not there. It was still good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not the same curry that you're used to, like, especially growing up in Jamaica. So I'm going to go ahead, add that curry. And with that being said, I'm going to add my vegetables, my cut vegetables. I have the hot pepper, I have onion, tomato, scallion, and thyme. So I'm going to add that to the container with the chicken. I'm going to scrape all that in. I used whole things of pepper. And for some reason, it wasn't spicy. I really do need to go somewhere else to do my grocery shopping because it's just not cutting it in Whippy. It's not cutting it at all. Outrageous. So I'm going to go ahead with my hand and just massage all of that in. I want to make sure that every piece of chicken is covered properly with seasoning. Everything should be covered. Everything should be yellow. Again, if you can look, the color is just not there. The color that I personally want isn't there, but it also does have to do a lot with the lighting. So I'm going to explain that to you guys from now. I'm going to tell you guys from now, sorry. The color in this video is just not sufficient, but it did come out yellow at the end. Yellow like my teeth, baby. Okay, and this is after I massaged everything in, but I did go ahead and I added more curry to it because it still just didn't shine bright enough. So I added a bit more curry to it, but I didn't want to add too much because I didn't want it to have that nasty taste when the curry is just too strong. Okay, so for me, what I did, I'm making it keto, so I added butter to my pot and I had that butter melt, and I'm gonna go ahead and strip all the onion, tomatoes, and all that dry seasoning off the chicken. I'm gonna add that to my pot with hot butter and let that cook first. So this is gonna take me a while to just strip everything off because I hate when one piece of vegetable, like that scallion, gets in there and it starts burning before the rest of the meal. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my time and just strip everything down and add it to the pot just so that can cook first. I'm pretty sure that's how majority of people cook their curry chicken, but I do believe some people just throw all the seasoning and just everything that's in the seasoning container, they throw everything into the pot. So either way, I just like making mine this way. So this is how I've always done it, and this is how I will always do it until somebody tells me otherwise. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add everything to the pot. That video was way too long, so I went ahead and cut it, and this is just me putting in the last piece of chicken into the pot, and you're gonna be able to take a look. This is what it looks like after I stripped all the dry vegetables off, seasoning off, sorry, and that's what the pot looks like. I'm going to leave this in that pot and let that cook for at least 20 minutes. I believe it was 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to let that cook. I'm one of those people that cooks my meat for a very long time because there's nothing worse than biting into your chicken and seeing anything pink. So I'm not into that. So I do let my chicken cook for a long period of time. Okay, and after that time is cooked, you can see the chicken is a bit cooked right now. So I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables, add my seasonings. Sorry, I don't know why I keep calling them vegetables. I'm going to add my seasonings to that pot. And I'm going to go ahead and stir that in to make sure that the seasonings are spread evenly throughout the pot and it's not just sitting on top of the meat. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that in or mix that in, however you say it, and make sure that everything is properly covered in just the way I like it. Yes. It doesn't look too hot right now, but just wait. Again, it is really yellow in person, but I'm not too sure why the camera just doesn't pick up on that color. And this is after it's been cooking for, I believe it was 5 minutes after I put the vegetables in. So this is it boiling up and just looking right. And this, my friends, is the finished product. I paired it with cauliflower mash and it came out really good, aside from the curry just not being what I expected it to be, but it came out really well. I made spinach with it that tasted horrible. It was just not good, but everything else was really, really great, aside from the pepper not being spicy, and the curry is just not what I'm used to, but it still came out really, really good. I hope you guys will try this recipe and try your hardest to get the real curry. And if you do get this type of curry, just be mindful that you will have to add more. So please feel free to subscribe to my channel, guys. I'll have one of these videos coming every week.